Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of the Buffalo Springfield, and of course his work with Poco, Mr. Richie Furay.
Thank y'all. Thanks for coming out and seeing us. This is kind of like the end of cruise. Have y'all had fun? It's been great. I mean, great music. My goodness sakes alive. I mean, everywhere you turn, there's some more great music. So we hope we can play some great music for you tonight that you'll enjoy. I've, been a part of Buffalo Springfield, a little band called Poco, and my own solo music, Southerhill and Furay. So we'll try and squeeze in a bunch of it. Okay? All right. Have fun.
Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's just a little bit of magic in the country music was there. So let's begin. You back down home with the good start. Step and picking and a grin. You and me pick up pieces of somebody trying to make sense all of a sudden, yeah. Picked up the lunches yesterday just to have a place in your heart today. You think it over, 'cause more people go so. All over, we're coming to California and we were just playing music and having some fun. And so I wrote a song that reminisces, that time in my life. And it's on actually a new CD that the last CD. It's new, but the last CD that I released called Hand in Hand. And it's a song called We're the Dreamers, and kind of like documents the story of that little group that I was in many years ago. We were the dreamers, shooting high for the stars, making rock and roll music, playing country guitar. We blaze a trail for generations to come. Yeah, we were the dreamers. two artificial hips. Yeah. As you get old, you know that happens. One knee and everything. But no, I'm not going to tell you my hip squeaks. It does. When you bend over certain ways, it's like very annoying. Very annoying. I actually, I saw it. No, I don't. What am I doing talking about this? I said, does anybody have a stroller for me out there? Oh, what was I thinking here about that song? You know, when Poco got together, you know, we had an idea what we wanted to do. We wanted to cross country music with the rock and roll music of the day of sorts, you know. And one of our dreams was to stand on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. Yes. It never happened, you know, while I was in the band. Fact is, it happened for me for the first time about 3 years ago when I was asked to give Stephen Stills an award at an Americana award program, and I was able to stand on the stage, play for what it's worth, hand him the award, and say, it's so nice to be here. But you know what? It all worked out, you know, and our music, people followed it, you know, and they, I mean, it did. It set the course. It set the course for a lot of bands. You know, one such band, I had a guy named Glenn Fry. Set in my living room on Laurel Canyon Boulevard when I was rehearsing Poco, and he would come in and sit and listen. You know, I wish he would have told me some of what he was thinking at that time. It was all good though. Sometimes when I think back of the groups that I've been in, it seems like, you know, it was another world basically. But golly, it was so much fun back in the 60s. You know, there was so many great groups, you know, that were making music, and to have been a part of that genre, because I think it was one of the best, if not the best, genre of music. That includes the whole spectrum, you know. I mean, we're talking the Beach Boys, we're talking the Moody Blues. You know, it was just incredible to have been a part of that. And sometimes when I have to lay in bed and I just think, wow, man, yeah, you were a part of that. That's pretty cool.
A big part.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And we're going to play a song from Buffalo Springfield now. It's actually on the Last Time Around album. And let's see if you remember this one.
When the dream came, I held my breath with my eyes closed. I went insane like a smoking day when the wind blows. Now I won't be back till later on, if I do come back at all. But you know me, and I miss you now.
Say something, you know, just being on this cruise is so special for me because of the connection that groups that I have been in have actually had with the Moody Blues. The last show that Buffalo Springfield played, I think it was in May of 1968. We played with the Moody Blues, the last show at the Long Beach Arena. And then, when Poco recorded our Deliverin' album, we opened up for the Moody Blues at the Felt Forum in New York and in Boston. So there was a little bit of connection. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to say hi to any of those guys. I was kind of like bounced out at one place or another. So, but anyway, they know I want to say hi to them. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that because there is a little connection, you know, because it's like being on this cruise is something kind of special. And as I look back over the history of bands, you know, and all, that's the connection, you know. The very last show Buffalo Springfield played, and then recording the Deliverin' album, of which you know, my band, which this is 4 pieces of my band. We have a 6-piece band, and we're going to start to work on the Deliverin' album, and we're going to play that album live.
Really?
Yeah. So that's the project. In between that now, though. All right, we've played one new song. I'm going to play another new one for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. Number 7, 13, 15 on the list there. But, this song called Someday, and when I was recording my last album, a guy was recording across the hall from me, and he kept coming into the studio. Just whenever we were working on this particular song, he kept coming into the studio, and finally one day he said, "You know what? I got to play on that song." And I'm thinking, okay, let me see here if I can find a place for you to Keb Mo. So, we found a place for Keb on this particular song called Someday.
Someday down the road when we look back on where we've been. Someday when we're older, I don't know exactly when. I will see it in your eye, you will know it in my heart. Someday down the road, all we need was a place to start.